Warrior, different setting today. I'm gonna put it a little bit higher up. Okay, we're here in this bed, beautiful bugs in here, flowers. But the topic is even more important than that, okay? And I'm talking about priorities. The video today, I feel like you're pretty far away. The video, it's all about priorities today, okay? And I'm gonna explain to you why I chose this topic. Why it's so special today and why it even gains more importance when I go throughout the day that I had, okay? Look, yesterday I went to an event with Marieva and it started very late at night, okay? In fact, we were there by 7 p.m. The show actually started at like 10:30, 11 p.m. and we stayed there until 2, okay? So, as you can understand, when I go to bed at 2:30, I kind of wake up at 6, right? Because I sleep 4 hours and then that's complete waste of time the next day. So in order to be productive, I have to wake up later. Therefore, okay, I woke up today around 8:30 or 9. What happens? That I didn't do my morning routine because I wasn't sleeping here in my routine, in the bed that I'm sleeping. I was sleeping at a friend's place and everything is different, right? Breakfast is different, people are different, routine is different, schedule is different, etc., etc., etc. Now, I broke my routine today in the morning. What's most important though is that what are you gonna do right after that? What are you going to do when the morning breaks, the morning routine breaks, and you're kind of like out of track, out of schedule? Pretty easy. Let me turn on the AC real quick. It's freaking hot here. Anyways, pretty easy. You try to go back to your routine as soon as possible. Okay. So the place was 1.5 hours away from where I am. So I had to come here around lunchtime. Again, what about lunch? Prioritizing protein. Back on track already. During breakfast too, I actually ate 2 eggs with some ham, cured ham, and cheese and bread. So eating wise, pretty much the same. I came back here and I did my routine. Okay, high protein meal for lunch. Read a little bit, call some people, watch a video to get my frequency high, to educate myself. And now, this is a crucial point. Now, what I just finished, I'm gonna go over it. So we're getting dressed to go out again. Okay, not to not to a party or an event or to be late at night, but we're going out to a shopping mall. So as you can see, I'm on my dress up clothes. Okay, these not sport clothes, but I had a little gap now before we left. Okay, not only for this video, but before this, 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. What did I do? The morning routine that I didn't do today. Am I gonna break a sweat? Maybe. Maybe when I go now to the shopping mall, maybe I have some sweat marks in here in the shirt. But again, what are you prioritizing? It might seem stupid. It might seem that, well, man, can you just do it tomorrow? Yes, I could actually, and nothing will change. Absolutely nothing. Physically, absolutely nothing. Mentally, maybe. Mentally, I'm keeping myself basically flexible to choose that because the day was different today, because I didn't do it in the time that I'm used to. Now it's an excuse or a reason even to go off rails and to go off track when there is actually no need. You just basically modifying the schedule. You can still do the same routine. You can still do the push-ups that I do, the routine, at a different time. Even if it's before going out. Who cares? I prioritize more being mentally strong, not failing my word, keeping my word, and being able to stay on the routine daily so I can show you guys, I can serve you guys, I can show you that you can live a beautiful life in shape, with confidence, with good relationships, without failing your word, without sacrificing other things. So you can see, I don't keep myself from going out. I don't keep myself from going to events, to explore different things, to go to shopping malls, to spend time with my girlfriend. No, there's really no need to keep yourself from doing that stuff. In fact, it's needed, it's part of life. If you don't do it just to stay home, be healthy, and stick to your routine, you're probably very unhealthy. But putting that aside, what I'm trying to say is that, again, nothing will be perfect. Life is gonna throw stuff at you, And life is gonna put you in circumstances that your routine is not gonna work out as you plan. That is the whole point. How can you figure it out? How can you get out of that? Are you able to go back on track? Just modifying a few stuff, by keeping the key points, the pillars, untouchable? Or you succumb to the circumstances, you give up because it's something different. Whatever option you choose, I can tell you the results you're going to have. Okay? Option number one is the one that I choose and my warriors are doing. Is the one that adapts to the circumstances and is the one that always keep the plan in our minds. Why? Because we know where the results are. They're right here. They're in the routine. The routine is where we produce. The routine is what gives us results. Why? Because they're habits. Habits sustained over time builds character. And if you want physical results, if you want to be in shape, if you want to transform your life, if you want to build your confidence, boost your self-esteem, feel better with yourself at the end of the day, you need to be with a strong mindset that is built through habits, daily habits. Option two will be the people that are trying to get out of the situation for years, but guess what? They're still there. They're still stuck. They're still in the same situation. Why, will you wonder? I have no wonders. Obviously, these people won't get out of the situation ever. Why? Because life, man, life won't stop throwing stuff at you until the day you die. Keep waiting for the perfect moment to start. Keep waiting for the perfect moment to be like, damn, I'm tired of this. I want to freaking get out of this body because I don't feel proud of. I feel ashamed with it. I cannot even look at myself in the mirror. When do you think is gonna be the perfect time for that? Never. Never. Life is always gonna be throwing stuff at you. So again, keep waiting and you will be at the same position that you're in, same situation until the day you die. In fact, it gets worse because of aging. As you age, things are gonna be much more difficult. Not impossible, but much more difficult. They're gonna require even a stronger character. So again, it's up to you what you choose. Like, you already know, life is not perfect. Life cannot be planned. Life is gonna throw stuff at you that you need to figure your way around it. Remember, life is not all about you. You're not the center of the world. There are other things that are much more important than you. That's why sometimes urgencies happen and you need to figure it out. You need to work around them. And by urgencies, I don't mean a medical emergency. I literally mean going to an event with the family, with your partner, and enjoying a different occasion. You need to work around that stuff. And again, if it's sacrificing looking so fresh without a sweat mark in your shirt, that's what it takes. If you need to get out of the house today with a little sweat mark here, man, you're gonna survive. Life won't change. But you've prioritized what's important, which is to keep your word, keep yourself from failing your word, and keep yourself on track. Same thing, obviously, if you act like this, no wonder that you're going to get results that you want. No wonder. Obviously, you're going to get the results that you desire. Obviously. Why? Because you've been building character. So warrior, the video was all about that today. It was about my experience today. It was about how I figured out, how I worked around it, and how I kept myself on track, even though life threw circumstances at me. Look, victimism is the enemy of results. They're on the opposite side. So you can act as a victim or you can act as a winner. And the winner will accept and will act. Will accept and will take action. The victim will accept that things happen and will not take action. Will complain and will not take action. Will curse at everything because they screw it up and will not take action. What's the common denominator? Losers don't take action. Look, new YouTube video every day. That's my word too. I don't fail. I take a 10-minute gap that I have and I'll record the video for you. So I hope you do the same with yourself. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, subscribe to the channel, like it, comment, all that stuff to help it grow, to reach more people, to hopefully change your lifestyle and the way you feel. Okay, follow me on Instagram. It's on the description on the YouTube channel. I document my whole life. So I literally tell you how I live to get the results that I have. Physically, mentally, emotionally, etc. So give it a follow, keep an eye, and if you want to get results, join Team Warriors. It's the only team that it's guaranteed that you're going to get results because I'm on top of you 24/7. Let's do it.